So now you are 50, you are 60, you are aging, you are a lady. So you know at this age your energy is going down. And here you have a daughter and two sons in the compound. No, you have two daughters and two sons in the compound, and all of them are home. Do you know why? Guys, like and subscribe to this channel. This is Never Age TV, a platform where we discuss issues of life. And guys, I have an issue of life to discuss here today. So please subscribe to this channel if you are new. And if you are returning, thank you for passing by. If you are new, guys, subscribe. And this, we are calling it a love offering to this channel. Yes, I'm preaching that gospel. By subscribing, you show love to this channel and it becomes like an offering because the channel grows. So guys, today we are discussing this lady who is 60. You know what happened to this lady? Her husband died some time back. And some time back, so many years ago, like 8 years ago, that's when the husband died. And the time the husband was alive, the husband had kept this family with a very good life. He had given them a very good life. The girls, the children were educated to the levels that they wanted, and they were okay. So now, I don't know where my phone is ringing from. I thought I had my phone ring. So now the children were educated and to the level that they wanted to reach. And guys, let me tell you, when you educate your children and bring them up nicely, then you are very, very lucky. And now the husband then dies. And when the husband died, this lady was about 50 years old. The daughters were both married and they had 2 kids each in their marriages. The son, one of the sons was married and the other one was not. That one of the sons was working. Now, what happens is this. The father dies. And, you know, this is normal. The lady of the home was that lady who was kept nicely by the husband, has never worked anyway. And you hear she was 50 then. When the husband was dying, she was 50. Guys, I keep moving. You know, I'm that person who keep moving. So, this lady doesn't know anything else other than farming. So they have a farm, a small farm, an acre or 2, where she wakes up to go and cultivate in the day. Though those days, she never even used to cultivate because the husband was bringing up home everything. And the children were taken to nice schools and they were okay. But now here the husband dies. And after 3 years, the lady is so miserable. Then it happens that the daughters, where they were married, one after the other, they differ with their husbands and they are chased home. They come back home with their children. Get to hear this. Then the elder son, who was also married, is there at home now with the wife and the children. So the wife doesn't, in fact, the wife doesn't have a job. So she's like, because you give them a portion of land, you know, then the traditional way of when you have a son, you give them a portion of land. The wife cultivates there while you cultivate there. But now you are old, you are 55, you are heading 60, and now, you know, your husband has died. Your son is working, he is bringing in something, but very meager. They have children here in the compound. One thing leads to another. And the second son also indulges in alcoholism and never gets married. Now, you have this son who is a drunkard, the very last born. Very drunkard, such that there's still no hope of even getting married. Drunkard. I don't know whether he takes drugs. There is your son who is working, but a very weird job, bringing her home almost nothing, and the children are, most of the times they're in the grandmother's house, and you are the grandmother. I'm talking of you now, who is the grandmother. Now, your 2 daughters, they were chased away by their husbands, and they came back with 2 children each to the same compound. You don't have a job, your daughters don't have a job, your son, the last born, is a drunkard, and this other one which has nothing to be, I mean, to be, you know, and his two children are there, and the wife. So in that compound, you are all there, all looking at each other. And where do they turn their eyes to every morning? Shosho is a grandmother. The children wake up every morning. Now the daughter's children already are in your house with their moms. So now let me also say something. These moms that have come back from the husband's places, Kai, let me tell you guys, there are stories that are what makes girls or ladies think that when they leave their marriages and they go out there, instead of joining the nearest churches and they getting born again and serving God, they want to go to the bars and start looking for people's husbands so that they can steal them from their husbands. Yet they came from marriages where their marriages failed. So these two ladies, they have been going to the bars there. They also got addicted to alcoholism. They don't even, one of them doesn't even have the teeth. Can you imagine? And now these daughters are in their, this time the mama, the shosho is about 70, and the daughters are about 50. They're 50 and 45. One of the daughters doesn't have the teeth. The other one is a total drunkard, and her children are in the compound. And I'm telling you, it is total mess. So her children, they wake up to go to of course they wake up in the shosho's house to want breakfast from shosho, to want lunch from her, to want supper from her, because in fact their mother just brought them home and not even dumping them there because she also stays there. But she's too busy in the drinking dens out there, coming home staggering and drunk. Oh, what a story is this I'm telling you. But this is what is happening, guys. You get to look at this family and you remember how this family used to be when their father was alive. How they were, you know, the talk of the village. Very well-to-do families, very disciplined. Now the children are there stealing from the handbag of the shosho. If the shosho just gets, the grandmother gets something, they come and steal. When she cooks food, and she sometimes buys something like bread. By the time she wakes up in the morning, there is no bread. It has been stolen by the kids. They are not even small. They are big children, but they go stealing from the grandmother's handbags, from the grandmother's cupboard. They sweep her clean. She's so devastated. She's so wasted. The daughters are so drunk. And their daughters are in the 50s. They are so drunk. They are so wasted. One of the daughters doesn't have teeth. Oh my God. Guys, what devil is this that befalls families? I'm not telling you this story because I have a solution. I'm just telling you this story because there are some situations that needs God's grace and mercy. Because this story is very worrying. It's a true story, guys. It's very saddening. It's very, oh my God. Now tell me, what did this grandmother do to deserve all this? She brought up her children the proper way. She got married to her husband the proper way. The husband kept her well until the husband died. Now she's exposed to a life she never knew. By the way, the time she was young, she never used to know how to cultivate because the husband was a well-to-do man. But now, that house is there, all worn out, all wasted, all, you know, children are there in the cup, they don't even go to school. Who can pay for their school fees? And the daughters are drunk. Daughters are drunk. That is now where I am. Why I did this story is because of the daughters. How dare you girls leave your marriages, then you go to the bars? What do you go looking for in bars? You leave your husbands and you think there are better men out there, or you think you can go and spoil somebody's marriage out there, stealing their husbands. You will not. Let me tell you, there is God in heaven. You will not manage. You are going to be tossed round and round like this, and you are going to end up home without teeth to laugh with. So these husbands that you are thinking you are stealing, how are you going to laugh with them when you don't have teeth? You are going to be bought alcohol, you fall down, you lose all your teeth. May you lose all your teeth. You who think the solution is in the bar and stealing people's husbands, and then you end up burdening your own old mother with children and without food and school fees. You'll not even get a blessing from God. I'm telling you, God will not even bless you, because if this is what you can do, marriages can break. But when you go back home to your parents, Get disciplined, get to the nearest church, get to know God. With God, there is always a solution. I'll sing this song until when. There is always a solution where God is involved. But where God is not there, you'll think you are going anywhere, but you'll be heading nowhere, guys. So guys, I decided to do this video and tell you this story that sounds like it's a true story, and this is what is happening. Guys, things are happening out there. What is the solution? I don't know. But let me tell you, if I were to be asked, a solution is always the side of God. My side is God's side. What is yours? We'll see you guys after subscribing to this channel. Next time. Bye-bye.